So finally, I heard that Omoyele had been picked up by the Nigerian police and that it was picked up in the early hours of today within the court premises. We all know that, of course, that is the highest form of impunity that a citizen would be bundled, to be hijacked, to be arrested within the court premises. Well, we all know that Sowore is never near to that. It's happened in 2019, it's happened in 2020. So this won't be the first and this won't be the last, of course, we know, as far as Nigeria remains what it is. Of course, Nigerians are already talking about, a lot of Nigerians are already reacting to the arrest of Sowore, and one of them is Seun Kuti, Big Bird, Big Brother Kuti. And in this video, I'll show to you the reaction of Big Bird Seun Kuti. But before then, I'd like to say something real quick. 3 days ago, when Sowore led this protest in Abuja, alongside other well-meaning Igbo people, well-meaning Nigerians, who came out to demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm sure that you all knew what happened in the course of that, in that Nnamdi Kanu's brother was arrested, a number of protesters were tear gassed, media personalities dealt with the equipment damaged and all. So now, yesterday I was on the verge of making a video in reaction to what people are saying regarding the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu's brother. Now, some of the comments that caught my attention came from people who felt that Sowore was being sponsored by Tinubu-led administration, by people who feel that Sowore is being used. I came across comments from different people across social media handles claiming that Sowore is being used, is being sponsored by the Tinubu-led administration to lure certain Igbo politicians into the protest so that they could be set up or be targeted by men of Nigerian police and all. But why I wasn't really too surprised about that, because of course I know that such narratives have been flying for quite some time now. Of course, you know that Sowore is never deterred by all of that, but I felt really pained that there are still people who still have such notions, such ideas, people who still nurture such bigotry ideas that Sowore of all people is being sponsored, Sowore of all people. By the way, I need to say this, I know I'm still very much young on this social media space, like it's content creation, it's just barely 2 weeks now, this is barely my 2 weeks, but of course I need to make my stand known. Sowore Omoyele is the only one that I support politically in this country. Of course, there are others that I would like to support if at all they make their interest known, and such people, I think they just feel, just two of them. One of them is Big Brother Seun Kuti. Seun Kuti is one of those. Of course, I know Seun Kuti has his own political movement, the MOP. I would love to join one day, one of those days actually. So, and also VDM. If VDM decides to go into politics today, here and now, trust me, I'll go fully in support of VDM if he decides to go political. The same applies to, like I said, Seun Kuti. So Sowore is the godfather of all that I believe has good intentions for Nigeria.